Welcome back to Mango Stream. Christmas past. We had here in my family many days of endless eat and festivities, despite the limited number this time, but still it was very enjoyable. Ate a lot of good food and played a lot of family games. The most one that I love is called Petrangola. It's a card game. It's a card game with the Italian cards. I like it. I like it very much. Today we're back to business to Boros Prowess. This was the last deck that I played. My last video was in fact this deck. We went 4-1 with it. The deck was impressive, and then the deck made the final of the modern challenge. This deck was really like nowhere in the map of modern decks, but kind of like skyrocket to the final of the challenge, played by Fracom94, who's a player who used to play Burn a lot, win a lot with Burn, and now switched to this deck, saying that he doesn't like where Burn it is, very hated, whereas this deck like doesn't lose to Blossoming Calm, like, not that Burn does, but like, it doesn't suffer Blossoming Calm or, you know, gain 5 life, because you have Prowess creature like Soul-Scar Mage, Ragavan, Monastery Swiftspear, Dragon's Rage Channeler. So that's like the difference there. You're more like a creature deck with 8 divinations and from a Reckless Impulse and the Light of the Stage. You don't have Metamorphose, which might seem weird because you play with Soul-Scar Mage, Swiftspear, and Channeler. You kind of want to just a free spell like that. But I mean, Metamorphose is actually a free spell that costs 2 mana. You know, so you have to come in with a price of 2, but then like it's free. And if you're not playing Obosh, you're usually like, it's free to add the Mishra's Bauble and the Metamorphose because they're of course free spells to trigger your Prowess creature. Although does lot of course matter. You have to like, and we prefer to play Reckless Impulse, which has proven to be strong. Sometimes even better than Light Up the Stage because you can main phase this. You can main phase 1 this to trigger the Prowess, as well as being like number 5 to 8 to light up the stage, which is great. But yeah, the deck, again, is similar to the one we played last time, with Path to Exile dealing with Murta region already from the main deck. I've made some changes. I've added the 4th Graveyard Hate piece, which is a thing that I do a lot, because I hate to lose to Dredge. And then I had the 2 Chalice of the Void for the Rhinos matchup. I cut the Wear Tear. Kept Deflecting Palm, despite being a doubter. I still think that against Hammer Time, it could make a difference. More than the Wear Tears. And of course, reasonable against Belcher. And the rest of the sideboard is pretty straightforward. So yeah, this is where we're gonna start. Let me create my chat. Buon Natale, Merry Christmas to Professor and John. Yeah, okay, we don't play Den of the Bugbear because, I mean, first because it's not very good, but that's another story. Second, because we want our lands to come to play untapped. We don't want, yeah. We have Reckless Impulse and Light Up the Stage. You don't want to flip a tap mountain off of them. And ideally, if you go to 5 mana, it's very bad. So hopefully we don't reach that. All right, Boros Prowess. Here we go. Time to play some more modern. Ooh, Misplaced Ginger. Like it. I've been following the trophy late race a lot here. It's been fun. You can find these 3 people streaming: Misplaced Ginger, Aspiring Spec, and Demonic Tutors. They all stream, and they're all like trying to race. The races end in 1 month-ish, maybe 1 month and a half, you could say. And yeah, they are definitely all there. Any one of them can win. Even the 4th player isn't like that far off. Do you like this version over the Obosh? I do. The Obosh, I didn't feel the power of the card Chandra. And I didn't feel the power, in general, of the card Obosh. I think Lurrus is just a better card, as you might know. Of course, having Blood Moon is good, although the metagame, I think now, switched. In the sense that, last week, at the beginning of last week, I picked up Is It Murktide with Blood Moon the main, because Omnath was very popular, and Grixis Death Shadow wasn't ready for it. Now, Grixis Death Shadow has the island. Omnath kind of disappeared. If you look at the last 2 challenges, there was no Omnath. the metagame definitely changed. All the Izzet Murktide are now played the Moon main deck. So I think it's now time again for Blood Moon to relax a little bit more. Alright, playing against CBL James. This is Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays. This is a podcaster that I have been having the pleasure to work with. He has a podcast called Humans of Magic. I really enjoy it. He interviews very cool people, like me. No, I'm joking. But he did interview me. But I always listen to his podcast. Okay, my hand is nice. I have interaction. I have divinations. I have threats. Opponent is also on Lurrus, which is a very popular, of course, companion. It goes in all the decks, like versus Death Shadow, Hammer Time, or in my case, Boros Prowess. It does. Conte asks if the last YouTube video is correct, because I called it Can't Stop Losing. Yeah, I used the old strategies of clickbait. And I think it worked, because I definitely got a lot of views. Let me quickly check, but I think that my strategy of clickbaiting is sharpened. I don't love the clickbaiting, but when it's true, you know, you gotta say that. Let me see. I'm always looking at stats these days. Yeah, look at that fat stacks. All right, what's next? They thought seized my channeler. Weird choice, but okay. Do I want to go Soul-Scar Mage or Swiftspear? I'm gonna go Soul-Scar Mage. Yeah. Go. Also because they're probably Death Shadow, so it's not necessarily true that I want to attack them. Mango marketing indeed. Publio, you went 5-3. I want to play again against. I want to play again Historic Artisan on Arena later. 32 trophies. How many? I don't know, Professor. You have to play a lot, but you also have to win. Usually whenever people have a lot of trophies, the people who don't have any trophies, like me, go like, oh, they're here because they play all day. Of course, they're there because they play all day. You don't have to like, justify that. It's just, it's cool that they are like, you know, winning a lot and also playing a lot. I don't know. It's the classic, you know, whenever somebody wins, oh, they play all day, whereas I have my job. Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Yeah. Alright, so they Inquisitioned me and took a Swiftspear. Interesting. I think what I want to do here is just to play Reckless Impulse, but I don't want to attack. I do not want to attack here. The reason being, they were the Death Shadow player, so I don't want to make them able to cast Death Shadow. I don't have a Path to Exile or Prismatic Ending yet. Oh, I'm a Spell Pierce in the main. That's super annoying. Super annoying. Alright, do I want to change my mind and just play and just attack here? How do I win if I don't attack? Tough game here. Tough game, tough game. Buongiorno, everybody. Maybe I bolt the Shadow with Soul-Scar Mage is still reasonable. Okay, let's attack. Let's see. If this would have resolved, maybe I could have like granted my opponent, and like I was okay with that. But the fact that that didn't resolve makes me want to just attack instead. Alright, they have a Ragavan on top. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to bubble first. The reason why I bubbled in upkeep is that now their Inquisition or Thoughts doesn't see the third card. But maybe if I knew they had a monkey on top, I wouldn't have attacked. Okay, they go Iteration instead. They can probably make the Shadow anyway. Yeah, but they can make it like 3-3 if they're on 13 with a fetch land, and I could bolt it. Yeah, Spellpierce is so powerful. I play up to 3 in my Izzet deck. Very powerful. What was my favorite gift? Yeah, we definitely give a lot of gifts to each other. Well, my girlfriend gave me a very nice sweater. It's just in the other room, and I don't want to wake up anyone, so I won't pick it up. I just stay in my room. But yeah, it's a nice sweater with very soft and very hot, very warm. So I like that. Okay, they fetched a mountain. Wow. Do you kill this or you play Ragavan? You play Ragavan. That's okay. I'll draw a card off of Bauble. Ooh, Prismatic Ending. This is very good for shadows. Draw a card. Alright, let me just bolt. Actually, let me attack first. Yeah, I don't need to bolt yet. If they block, I can just bolt face. And now I have a Prismatic Ending for Shadow. So now, I kind of don't mind to start taking the aggressive route. So here my opponent is saying, okay, great, I want to get bolted because I probably have Death Shadows. And I'm okay with that. I can't play Light Up the... I mean, I could have played Light Up the Stage, but I'd rather play Deploy More Creatures. Yeah, in Italy, we don't say worm, we say hot when we mean worm. Very often, as a foreigner, you think about the way you speak in your language and translate, which might be awkward. Anyway, they're 1 mana up. Okay, good. Good. This means that they cannot... this means that they cannot spell Pierce me if they have a second copy of it. The thing is that... if I go Prismatic Ending, I don't properly use my mana unless I want to chump attack. Thinking. Don't to chump attack. I don't think so, because this has to attack. And of course, like, this is when Channeler is really bad. When your opponent is on 18 and you are at 5, you don't want to attack with your creature. But Channeler has to attack. Well, I do think I want to play Prismatic Ending here, since my opponent might just discard it. So that's why we splash white. For Prismatic Ending, being able to deal with a 1 mana 6/6. Of course you have an Holy Heat that does that, but it's another story. Could be a 7/7 easily. And now they want to chump attack and play Light Up the Stage. And this is where Reckless Impulse would have been miles better than this. I think it's gonna be bad that I just pass the turn, but I think it's fine right now. Maybe I was supposed to play this last turn instead of Soul-Scar Mage. That would have played out much better. Hello, Fracom. This is me on Prowess. Yeah, I played this deck last time. I was really impressed, and I want to play it again. I also think I want to write a Sideboard guide for Channel Fireball, because it doesn't appear there, and I make sure that on Channel Fireball we have all the popular deck and Sideboard guide of every format. And I take care of that with my millions of deck guides throughout. Oh, Cruxa. Annoying. Okay. Well, there are 2 life, though. With 1 card in hand. Yeah. And I can escape Cruxa next turn. Remember, this had to attack. Oh, another Shadow. Okay. Die. Come on. Let's just draw, I don't know, anything. From Lavadar to Bolt to Prismatic Ending to Path to Exile. To, yeah, just everything. Channeler. Well, this is very good too. This will kill my opponent dead next turn. So I'll play Channeler. Attack with both. Right? If I attack with both, what happens? They block 1, the Shadow becomes a 10/10, and then actually it's lethal. No, I have to chump block the Shadow. Because remember, Cruxa deals me 3, and this deals me 3, so I'm at 8 life. As long as they don't deal with this, they should be dead to my 2 Soul-Scar Mage. Unless they play Cruxa and defend. Which, yeah, that's their line to survive. Yeah, the mono white deck that won the final. Actually, against Fracom in the final. Or I think they split. Not sure. Oh, wow, he attacks me. Well, I have to chump. Yeah. I think I'm just going like this. They'll go Cruxa, they'll put me on 6, and I just have to top deck. I think this is my spot here. I just have to top deck. Unfortunately, I had a second Shadow in the top 16 cards, which is totally fine. It is what it is. Close game, and we're fine here. I mean, I just have to top deck. That's a classic burn situation. I could have played this game differently. Neither my Light Up the Stage or Reckless Impulse resolved, because one was discarded and one was... Yeah, I think the key turn was when I played this over Light Up the Stage. If I had played Light Up the Stage, I think I would have won this game. But here we are. That's okay. Close call, and it ended up not being good. They pass. No Croxa. Wow. Come on, Bolt. Bolt. I'm gonna pump my Soul-Scar Mage. Lava Dart. Ooh, this is lethal. Do I want to top this or... No, I think I'll graveyard this, right? Because that way I'll be lethal. Yeah, that way I'll be lethal now. Or I can top this. So they probably have a removal spell for Dragon's Ray Channeler. Right? No, I think it's better if I top it. Because I don't want to tell my opponent, hey, look, I have a Lava Dart. I just draw it in their upkeep and kill them in upkeep. Yeah, that's how it's going. Is there a way they're gonna probably just play like Drown in the Lock on this. They take 2 down to 2, and then I draw Lava Dart and kill them. Yeah, I don't want to tell them that I have this. I'll leave it on top. Combat. Attack with both. They're going to kill the Channeler with a Drown in the Lock. Or a Bolt. Ooh, nice. Yeah. And then I'm gonna die to my Lava Dart in top deck. Nice! Oof, we put exactly them on 0 life. That's cool. That's very cool. I mean, obviously, I needed to get lucky there to draw a burn, but that's how it is with burn decks. You draw a burn, you kill them. You don't draw a burn, you concede. Unfortunately, this deck sometimes comes down to that. I mean, we had a lot of choices that led to us needed to top deck, of course. Yeah, they both wins, either on top or in GY. I just decided to go in top. Okay, now I'm playing against Death Shadow. I definitely want to add more removal spells, as well as Relic of Progenitus. I want to add these 4 cards here. Yes, as I mentioned, it was dead either way. Okay, I talked a little bit with Conor Mann about how to sideboard in this match, and he comes to the conclusion that sometimes it's like there isn't any card that's particularly bad, you just want to shave a little bit here and there. And I think he wants to shave. He said that these are the weakest cards. Palm, I don't like Deflecting Palm. Definitely do not like it against Dispel deck where they know it's coming. So you do not bring Deflecting Palm in ever against that Shadow. Obviously, there's situations where you top deck it when they have a 9/9 dash Shadow. You feel super smart, but if you have it in your opening end, it's going to be super bad. The card Death Shadow, Deflecting Palm comes in against Hammer Time that usually shouldn't have Thoughtseize or anything like that. Plus Sideboard against you and against Belcher. That's it. That at least my way to sideboard. We are a very proactive deck, but like straightforward deck. Like we do the thing. If we start putting in the deck cards like Deflecting Palm, we don't do the thing anymore if we draw it. Every card has a purpose in this deck. It's either a removal spell or a creature or a divination. You don't want to have like, you know, things like that. Already bringing in 2 extra threat is maybe, but you need it because that Shadow is just so important to kill. Now we have 7 great answers for it. What's the plan versus load? I don't know. I'm not gonna, you know. As I said, I'm going to write an article for CFB where I'm going to put my whole cyber guide. As I do, you can check on CFB Pro almost all the guides of the decks that I work on. Oh, Stuffed. Let's go. Lurrus. Okay, once again, and it's totally fine. We have 3 creatures, 1 Bolt if they go Ragavan here. Right, Channeler? Alright, Ragavan. Okay, I have the option to go Fetchland Bauble, but instead I'll just play Sacred Foundry Bolt, I think. I'll play Mountain Bolt. Maybe Mountain Bolt is slightly better. Because I have Lurrus. I think it's okay, Mountain Bolt here. I'm not going to play the Bauble because I want to wait it for when I have two channelers. And I don't want to bolt in upkeep, begin calm, because they could have Spell Pierce. They showed him earlier Spell Pierce. And they definitely kept in Spell Pierce. Alright, I'm gonna go Channeler. Sacred Foundry Channeler. And the Mishra's Bauble. Remember, if you're playing fetches in your turn like this, you can light up the stage for 1 mana. It's definitely a corner case scenario, but it might happen. Okay, so I'm already in Delirium, and I'm actually going to pop the Bauble now. Path to Exile. I want to draw a Path to Exile. It's not that bad. Yeah, I think I'll draw it. I'm gonna crack it now so that they can't kill it with a Soul-Scar Mage. So with Unholy Heat. Alright, they have a Thoughtseize. The reason why I actually drew an extra Mishra's Path to Exile is that I want to have extra answers to that Shadow. Because that's like the card that makes you quote-unquote bad in the matchup, is that Shadow. But if they don't have that Shadow, they just are a deck that takes 1 million damage from their mana base and their Thoughtseizes and stuff like that. Which is the reason why Grixis Dash Shadow is superior to Grixis No Dash Shadow, because you have that like angle of attack against the red decks, which is just I play my 1 mana 7/7 because you have to attack me. Okay, so they go Thoughtseize, taken. I don't know what you take. I'm gonna take back Lurrus next turn, by the way, if I have nothing, which seems like what I have. There it is. That's a 1 mana Death Shadow. It's just a 3/3 though. Alright, I'll play Inspiring Vantage. Just because even if they don't know about this, come simply untap. I don't know if I want to get back Lurrus. Alright, let me just start by attacking first. They got a 7. So they knew my hand, they discarded this and still played a Dash Shadow. Weird. Dash Shadow is a 6/6 now. I'm not afraid of Team or Battle Rage anymore. I could just return Lurrus. This is a close situation. Point is on 7. I really do not want to waste 2 mana. Because like if I go Prismatic Ending now, and they go, okay, pick back Lurrus, pass. What do I do with my next turn? Not sure. Okay, I think I'll do that. I still have a Path to Exile open in case they play, I don't know, something else. I have to play land first because of Spell Pierce, remember. Oh, very good card. Happy to keep it there. Even if they kill the channel, I'll still just pay 3 mana for it. Yeah, no, but Team of Battle Rage isn't played anymore, though. Buongiorno, Freddy. Inquisition of Kozilek. Okay, I'm hellbent. Glad I didn't pick up back Lurrus. And they pass. I draw light up the stage, and I attack for 3. Let's see what they do about this. They have 2 cards in hand. Wow, they don't kill it. Alright, let me go light up. Surveil. I don't mind a Swiftspear. Even if this gets countered. Ooh, did you see? Did you see what I found? Monastery Swiftspear Lightning Bolt. That's hot. I think I'm gonna get back Lurrus Pass. Remember, this I can cast until the next turn. It's not like an expressive iteration. So I'm just gonna return Lurrus because that uses my mana better. Swiftspear has haste. Yeah. Federico. No, sorry. I just misread your name. Buongiorno, Pines Amarillo. K command per 2 spell pierce. Looks like my opponent had K command, 2 copies, and spell pierce. GG, happy holidays. Alright, we won the first match. It was a good game. Ooh, great food. Yeah, I had a lot of nice food this weekend. I love that Christmas was in the weekend. It really slopped nice into my stream schedule. Had a very nice weekend and back to stream. It's good. All right. Clean first win, I want to say. The deck delivered. Again, Cyber plan not like as not as how do you say, straightforward as some would be, but close enough, I think. Happy holidays, Alberto. Do most Italians serve mostly seafood on Christmas? No. Did you not see my Twitter? I posted only meat food. Some people eat seafood the Christmas Eve, but I'm not one of those families, honestly. It's more in the South, I think, that they do that. I don't know, actually. Alright, they have Kahera. Kahera means elementals. Whether it is Omnath, Control, but it does mean like elementals mostly. Chalice is only for rhinos. Only for rhinos. Rhinos is not like that good of a matchup. Do I want to play Soul-Scar Mage first? I think so. This one dies to Ran 6, which these decks might have. Lasagna, nice. Okay, looks like they are control deck with an Oli Heat. Okay. Draw. I think I'm gonna go Reckless Impulse just to curve out. When you have a lot of lands, Reckless Impulse is very good. Because it means that you're going to be able to cast everything. So it's just straight up a Night's Whisper. Of course, that dictates your next play, but if you have lands, it's good. If you're tied with lands and you flip two spells with this, it might be awkward. Oh, Blood Sun. Okay. Okay, Blood Sun. Two Creature and Swords. I still have to pay life to add mana despite the Blood Sun. Okay, I'm going to play Channeler, and I guess I'm going to play another Reckless Impulse, because I can't play Prismatic Ending or Blood Sun. Hopefully it's a land. There it is. So we are very close to Delirium. Okay, 2 more spells for next turn. This morning I woke up and I was still like all a mess in the other room, so I couldn't find glasses anymore. Oh wow, they go for their combo. Lotus Field Teferi. Lotus Field comes to play untap, doesn't have to sacrifice anything, and boom, Teferi. And that's a huge deal. That's how that deck that deck wins. All right. I'm still not in Delirium, and I can't really achieve it. So what I'm doing here is playing Swiftspear and attack my opponent for 2. I don't feel very good about this game, if you're asking me. Do I want to play another Channeler? I think so. So that I'm gonna dig deep for that instant or dead artifact. See if I find it. I find it, and I think I'm actually leaving this on top. Because that will trigger 2 Prowess again. Alright, 2 bubbles. Actually, I was supposed to play a 3rd Channeler first. Maybe I should play Light Up. Okay, I don't mind this. Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave the bubble there. I'm going to play this. Play a third Channeler and pass the turn. I don't want to do anything at the moment. See what they do end of turn. Probably Memory Deluge. Yep. And next turn I'm gonna go, I don't know, just more bubbles, and I'm gonna get Delirium. I have another Swiftspear on top. Well, we'll see how that goes. Please no Wrath. Yeah, my opponent already had their 3 good cards. I hope they don't have Wrath. If they have Supreme Verdict, I'll lose. Chalice on 0. Oh, wow, that's funny. Okay, I slow rolled the Bauble and got by Chalice on 0. Sure, I mean, I do have Prismatic Ending for it, but that's kind of funny. Okay, to play another, I don't know how to call it. The reason a land that does something as powerful, Lotus Field, coming to play untapped. Mishra's Workshop, I guess. Mishra's Workshop for any color. Okay, the Memory Deluged and let it go. Hello, CBL. Yeah. Hello, James. That was a beating. It was a close game. Game 1 I had to top deck Lava Dart. Or I lose. It wasn't that bad. Okay, so I draw the Swiftspear. And I go Prismatic Ending on Chalice. Lots of trigger. Lots of triggers. Oh, if they have a Cryptic Command, I scoop. Yeah, I don't want to play anymore. I'm sorry, opponent. You're having too much fun. Okay, so I'm playing against Control. Control. I don't really have anything other than this. I don't know. I guess this Prismatic Ending over a path and I don't know, 1 relic. Seems kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, maybe Alpine Moon. Yeah, Alpine Moon. Steel Toe 3. Thank you. Thank you so much, Steel Toe 3. Welcome. For the 6th month. Sorry, 3. I was kind of lost. Alright, so Alpine Moon can name the Mishra's Workshop, the Lotus Field. I think 1 is enough. I don't want to have 2 of this. Also, don't really have any bad card. I mean, Prismatic Ending kind of needed because they might get Chalice of the Void. Opponent had all the fun. They did have all the fun. Well, this is a keep in my opinion, and I'm gonna go. This is awkward because I don't have the second land, but I still think I need to go Ragavan. I don't know actually. No, I think I need to hit a land drop. First priority is land drop. Second priority is Ragavan connecting. I think. All right, there it is. Should have gone Ragavan. Should have gone Ragavan. Oh, Solitude. Okay. That's a good card. You have Prismatic Ending? Of course you do! Okay. I go, draw 2 cards. Do I want to dash? Nah, I don't think I want to dash. I just play my things and pass. Ragavan. I could dash this, but my opponent doesn't play Wrenn and 6, and they already played a Prismatic Ending, so I don't wanna hold it to dash it. And next turn I'm gonna play Reckless Impulse probably. All right, there's another ending. Sure. Ooh, good card. Okay, let me go attack Light Up, and if they go Solitude to not make me trigger Light Up, that's fine. I'm gonna cast Reckless Impulse. Okay, good. But you want to play a cheaper one because they don't have land. So if I play 2 spells, I'm likely able to play them. Alright, I flipped 2 lands. Great. Now, I could go Reckless Impulse, but then I'm not able to cast both of the lands here. So maybe I should be better off in playing Soul-Scar Mage. Although I don't want to bolt anything here because that's pretty terrible. Okay, yeah, let me just go Soul-Scar Mage go. Teferi Peperi. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast Bolt. They bounce one of these. I'll fetch for a tap land and let it go. Okay. Let's cast Reckless Impulse pre-combat. Maybe I find Swiftspear. I do not. Actually, if I light up the stage. Awkward. Awkward. Alright, so let's do the following. Attack the fairy. Because you need to kill the planeswalker, that's a rule. And then I'll play 2 Soul-Scar Mage, and this, I'll keep it for next turn. So I got 3 of a kind, and I have light up the stage for the following turn. They go Blood Sun, so I can't draw a card anymore. And they have their Mishra's Workshop. Just must be nice to have them all together all the time, but that's another story. That is another story. That's why people play combo decks, to draw their combo. Lava Dart. Ooh, this is a lot of damage. Let's kick things off with Dart Face. Then I'm gonna go light up the stage. They have a Solitude, eh? So I'm not gonna win the game this turn. Although I had lethal, probably. If they didn't have Solitude. Mishra's Bauble and second light up the stage. Sick. Let's keep on going. It feels like playing a combo as well. Light up the stage. Wow, another one of a bet. Yeah, I think I might actually win the game without even through a Solitude here. Because I have another, I mean, depends on who I flip, but yeah. I'm gonna go Bauble. Out of nowhere. I think I stole a win out of nowhere. Pretty sick. Yeah, I'm gonna go land. Bolt face. Yeah. Oh, this is lethal. So sick. Lava Dart. I mean, I could have 2 Solitude, I guess. Boom! No, 8-9. These were 3, 8, 9. Started as 1-2 this turn. I got 3 light up the stage and like all the birds in the world. Opponent thought they were safe with their Solitude, but the reality is that even through 1 Solitude, we dealt them 21. An excellent card. No excellent card over here. Oh, you mean Bloodsun? Okay, sure. This is from Amon Kekva, I think. Yeah, Amon Kekva. Yeah. Yeah, light up the stage, not bad. 1 mana draw 2. Historically pretty powerful. I have to keep all the ending because they play 4 Chalice. Or at least a lot of Chalices. Okay. Game 3. They go first. My hand's not great, but I'm not gonna mulligan it. Let's play Ragavan. Hope they don't have the ending. Chalice. Le Chalice. Oh, Chalice on 1. Here we go. Okay, come on, Ragavan. You gotta flip something powerful. Oh, ending. You gotta flip, I don't know, Teferi? What can you flip? What can you flip? Tell me. A Cryptic Command. That's not good. Let me go ending for 2 mana. Right? And then I'll go Chandelure. And go. Okay, so this is why you go turn 1 Ragavan, because if they don't have it, it's excellent. They go Fire Ice. Ah! Chat, they went Fire Ice. And they play Lotus Field, wow. I'll make my turn 3 play of pick back my companion. Yeah, Prismatic Ending was a great addition to Modern. Wow, they don't have a land? Let's go, Lurrus. Show them why you're so powerful. Do I want to play a creature or do I want to play Bauble? Because if I play creature, oh, I'm gonna get Delirium easily. So yeah, I'm gonna play Dragon's Rage Channeler instead of Ragavan. Because next turn I'm Delirios with all these instants. Ooh, they drew Island. Let's see what can they do now. They just pass. Wow. So I'm able to dash Ragavan. Ay, 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 opponent. Ay, ay, ay. Let's dash. Dash Ragavan from the graveyard. That means that I'm going to be able to attack, and then Ragavan comes back to hand end of turn. That's how it works with that. What do I want to do? I think I'm just attacking for now. I have... oh, wow, I don't have Delirium anymore, funnily enough. I forgot about it, because I removed the creature. Alright, let me just go to combat. Let's see like end of the year. Is this a cryptic command? Top all, draw a card. Sure. I'm going to go Lava Dart. Light up the stage here. I don't want to land. So I am Delirious. I would have gone this regardless, eh? And I can play my Divination. Ragavan. Maybe I don't mind having one in Exile Zone. Because I'm gonna have one in hand. No, I think Graveyard. I flip Channeler, light up the stage. Great. I'm going to play... what do I want to play? A creature or another light up the stage? I think a creature. Yeah, if they go like Supreme Verdict, that's fine. I have a Ragavan in hand. I have 2 light up this... yeah, I think I want to put as much pressure as possible. And the Ragavan comes back to hand here. And pretty nice that my hand wasn't amazing, but, you know, kind of drew mono spells since. Okay, that's... oh, that's a Teferi. Uh-huh. I'm sure you draw because you have Lotus Field. Yep. I can't kill Teferi at the moment. Yeah, we're untapping with Lurrus for 2 turns in a row. That's definitely something like hard to lose from. But my opponent also have the Blood Sun Lotus Field Teferi combo, so the game is actually open. Okay, this land comes to play untapped because of the Blood Sun. It doesn't have the restriction. But 1 second. Let's think about it a little bit more. Maybe I want to start with Mishra's Bauble now. Because my opponent, I think they have another cryptic command. So I'm going to go Mishra's Bauble first. Surveil. Prismatic Ending. I do not like this. It's just for Chalice of the Void, which my opponent doesn't have. Of course, they might draw it. Maybe should I keep it? Unclear. Unclear if I should keep it or not. I think I'm not keeping it. Okay, now what do I want to do? I'll simply attack for now. They're probably gonna have a cryptic command, so it doesn't matter. But I go to combat phase and they tap my board and draw another card. That resolves. That resolves. Now, second main, I'm going to Mishra's Bauble myself because I have the light up the stage. I want to see what's on top of my deck. A Sacred Foundry. That's not good. So I want to clean that. Now, what do I want to do with my Lightning Bolt? What do I want to do with my Lightning Bolt here? Thinking. I think I want to try and kill Teferi. Because any Lava Dart kills Teferi. I think I want to try to kill Teferi. So I'm going to go Bolt Teferi first. Surveil 2 to the graveyard. Surveil 2. One is in the graveyard. The second one? Lava Dart. There it is. That was the card I was looking for. Perfect. Do I want to graveyard this or draw this with my Light Up the Stage? I think I want to draw this. Yes. Top. Okay. Now I can go Light Up the Stage. Top. Top. Okay. Okay, I want to cast Lavadar, or maybe Bolt actually is better. Yeah, I really don't want to crack a land here. Yeah, I think I'm happy to just Bolt the Teferi. I'm wasting a damage. Why not Light Up first? I knew the top card... Oh, you mean there? Interesting. You wanted to Light Up first. Because I maybe could have cast Light Up for 1 mana. If I wanted to. I guess Light Up first made more sense. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, do I want to crack a land? Remember, this land comes to play untapped. So, it's not a problem. Because if I Lava Dart the Teferi, I'm cracking a land. Does that matter? It probably doesn't. Probably does not. So I'm just going to do that here. Graveyard. And the Topper Graveyard. Huh. I think... I don't know. I think I'm looking for like the draw 2 here. And I'm going to Surveil again. So I'm going to go Graveyard. Yeah, I'm looking for like Reckless Impulse and Light Up the Stage. Okay. So the Teferi's dead. And now do I want to cast a Soul-Scar Mage? I have a Reckless Impulse on top. So if they go for Supreme Verdict, I can maybe restart with that. I think a Soul-Scar Mage doesn't add much. And they didn't have Supreme Verdict last turn. I think it's okay. Okay, so I have my Reckless Impulse that I dug for. So if you look, I have 33 cards in the deck. They have 42. I dug so much more than them to find my divinations. So I'm able to like grind so much with my Lurrus and my 8 divinations. And I even have a Lava Dart in the graveyard still. If they ever go Teferi minus. But, I mean, not that that matters. They go Prismatic Ending on that. Okay. Strange choice. I guess they can cast Solitude to kill my Lurrus here. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy I played Soul-Scar Mage. I'm going to go Upkeep, Lightning Bolt. Oh, I didn't set a stop in Upkeep. This was a bad play. I should have gone Upkeep, Lightning Bolt to Surveil. Yeah, don't make bad plays. Does Wooded Foothills... Bloodstone stops Wooded Foothills. Wow. Alright, let me go Reckless Impulse. That was a very bad play. I didn't have a stop in Upkeep. Why not stop in Upkeep? Alright, Prismatic Ending. I do not want those anymore. That's my last one too. So if they have Chalice now, I'll have to live with that. Alright, Mishra's Bauble, Lava Dart, and blah blah blah. This seems promising at the moment. Let's go Mishra's Bauble. Another Reckless Impulse. Thank you. Let's go Lightning Bolt here. Maybe not, actually. Am I lethal? Lorenzo, thank you. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. To you as well. Thank you for the 14th month. Much appreciated. Let me think if I have lethal, actually. Probably not. But I can go Lava Dart twice on Solitude. I don't have that many mountains. Remember, Wooded Foothills doesn't fetch up a mountain. Because of Blood Sun. Hello. Hello, hello. Good morning. If we double Lava Dart the Solitude, the Soul-Scar Mage deals 5. It can deal 6. So we are 6, 9, 12. We have 14 damage, so that's not lethal. I think I'd still rather Lightning Bolt the Solitude. Leave this on top. And this Lava Dart has been flipped this turn, so I can keep it for next turn as well. So I don't have to cast the Lava Dart now. Since I have a good card on top that I'm going to be drawing. I don't want to go Lava Dart just because I want to keep the lands. I think this deck uses the lands very much. And I flipped an island. So I'm going to go Mishra's Bauble them. They have a Fury on top. It's a very good card, unfortunately for me. I'm going to keep this in hand since it does nothing. And I'm going to pass the turn and pick back Ragavan. I'll draw the Reckless Impulse. And it's their turn. The thing is that this Lightning Bolt, I had to play it, okay? Wow, they do this instead of Fury? Okay, so this Lightning Bolt was expiring because I casted the previous turn. Whereas this Lava Dart here stayed because I casted this turn, the Reckless Impulse. You have to keep track of that. With your brain. Ooh, Lotus Field. Ayah. So they can still cast Fury now because of their Mishra's Workshop. I was maybe also looking for an Alpine Moon here. Maybe that's what I was digging for. If you can't keep track of these things, you can always play Burn. With Burn, you don't have to keep track of anything other than your opponent's life total. Looks like they have Solitude instead of Fury. No, they have Fury. Okay. Yep, very good card. Let's see. What are you dealing damage to? Probably the Channeler. Because this flies. Okay. And you have 3 cards in your hand. And I take my turn. Lightning Bolt not bad. Let's kick things off with a Reckless Impulse. Actually, let me count if I'm lethal. Probably I am. I found Bolt here. Alright, whatever. Let's cast Reckless Impulse regardless. I think I have plenty of mana. I should have 4 mana after Reckless Impulse. So if I go... Nah, no, vabbè, now let's just cast this Reckless Impulse. This has to start like this. They also have 3 cards. The thing is that if we dig so much in our deck, you just draw. Like, this is what... I guess it's the third Lightning Bolt. But you really dig so much that you just draw the cards with decks like this. Okay. Do I want to play Channeler? Because I remember I don't have enough mountains. I only have 1 mountain to sacrifice to Dart. Good morning, Gira. Okay, so if I go Bolt here, Dash Ragavan, Lava Dart Face, they're on 7, 5. E questi quanti sono? 2, 3. Yeah, I think I have lethal. Good. I'm gonna go Bolt Fury. Dash Ragavan. I have exactly lethal. Dart Face. I guess I could also cast Channeler first to Surveil. Just as an extra. Dart Face. And I have exactly lethal. Good league. Good league, by the way. Impressive performance by this deck. It's turn 8, and we grinded our opponent so well. So well we grinded our opponent. Let's clap. Good morning, Florent. Alright. 2-0. Yeah, deck is full of 1-drops and Divination, which are like the 2 best things you can do. Good morning, Gira. How did the Legacy event go yesterday? Who won? It feels like Treasure Cruise Delver. Yeah. without Treasure Cruise, without Delver. Speaking of Treasure Cruise and Delver, later I'm going to play Historic Artisan and Arena, where I have a similar deck to this. It's Izzet with Terramander. We still have Reckless Impulse and Expressive Iteration, which is another card that you could play in a deck like this. Expressive Iteration. Yeah. Did you hear that MTGO is changing developer? I heard. Well, you always hope that things go better, but I honestly, don't mind where Magic Online was. Yeah, Terramander is very powerful. Definitely an underrated Magic card, Terramander. An old time forgotten. Okay, new match against Shayar. 2 lands. 2 lands is basically the nuts. 2 lands, another Kaira. 2 lands and 2 divinations. What can you want? What do you want more? Wow, the island with the well in the middle of the lake. It's a very powerful island. Let's play 1 mana 1/1 that also surveils 2 on ATB and becomes a 3/3 flyer later. But it's uncommon, so nobody wants it banned. That's okay. We accept that. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for making this card uncommon, so people could afford it and wouldn't call for a ban. I appreciate you. No, come Solitude. Pitching Dovin's Peto. Va bene. Imagine using a mythic rare to kill an uncommon. What a noob. Alright, that's another land on top. You know what? I don't care about lands. I'll draw lands in my game. Okay, we can do this in upkeep. We see a Castle Vantressa, and now you pass. And then in, like later, I'll crack the other bubble. The mana for counterspell. Opponent with a powerful game decision of being on the play. In a control deck, very important. More than in an aggro deck. Okay, let's bubble them again. Let's see what other informations we got. Teferi Peperi, okay. I draw another. Well, I could just play around for a counter spell, but I don't think I will. I just cast my divination and pass the turn. 2 mana Night's Whisper, you play counter spell, we move on. Yep, go ahead. They can go to Fairy. Yeah, it's not looking great, unfortunately. Being on the draw against control, it's a little bit tough. But you can see they have 2 cards only in end. Draw. I want the Monastery Swiftspear. Can I draw it? Yeah. I can go Lava Face, light up the stage. It's pretty terrible though. But I guess it's better than casting 3 mana light up the stage. Ragavan, Path to Exile. Path to Exile is bad. Ragavan is good. I think I'm gonna go Soul-Scar Mage though. They bounce the Soul-Scar Mage looking for cards. Interesting. Now I can dash Ragavan to try and kill the Fairy. They can't Prismatic Ending instant speed because they -3. Sometimes with the Fairy you can deal with Ragavan dashed with the +1 of the Fairy. They fetch and tapped and pass. Wow. This could mean cryptic command, but it can also mean Memory's Deluge. So let's just dash a Ragavan and attack the Fairy for now. Just to kill it for free. Of course, if they kill it, I can't do anything about it. Is it Shark Typhoon? Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. I can't path to exile the Shark because of the Fairy. So I just have to accept the trade. Trade accepted. And then I'll kill the Fairy and play Soul-Scar Mage and pass. The Path to Exile leaves. The Fairy is a powerful card. Prismatic Ending, okay. And the 3 cards in hand, I have 1. But I have a Lurrus, so I'll pick it back up to this turn, most likely. Yeah. I'll do that. I don't want to just cast Reckless Impulse and they go Archmage Charm. It's very bad. I'd rather they draw 2. Which they do. I once played a Commander match, a game, where my opponent had Narset and Ashok, the one that doesn't search your library, and I was playing Omnath for color, and every card I drew was either a search effect or a draw spell for 6 turns in a row, funnily enough. We were like a 4 players multiplayer commander, so I literally just was there doing nothing for like half an hour. And it was like, oh yeah, fun commander. Alright, let's go ahead and try and resolve, where is it? Reckless Impulse. I can't cast Lurrus, I don't have double white. I do have it now, although this card comes into play tapped. Yeah, honestly, I can't cast anything here. I just play my tap land and pass. I can Prismatic Ending a Spreading Seas, but I don't think I want to do it because they might have Chalice of the Void. So let's just pass for now. Honestly, I wanted to scoop and leave, but people told me I couldn't do it because I was in a commander game. So, do you know, is the word euthanasia, how do you say that? 1 second. Euthanasia. This word, euthanasia, I guess you pronounce it in English, euthanasia in Italian. Basically, that's what they had me doing in that commander match. I couldn't die because they didn't kill me, but I couldn't play, so it was just that. It was just that. I was playing a match of Magic in euthanasia. Euthanasia? Pronounce it like that, I guess. Alright, they have Teferi, which is powerful. And untap. And drew Ragavan, okay. Oh, I want to just start with Light Up the Stage. See. Let's see if they counterspell this. They didn't. Okay. I'm going to dash Ragavan. Yes. I'm going to dash Ragavan. Ooh, looks like they F6'd. Great. I'm going to kill Teferi. Like this. Ooh. We might be in the game here. I have a Ragavan in hand. A Reckless Impulse exiled. They don't have much. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's the opposite then. The opposite of euthanasia, sorry. Can't leave, can't die. Right. Anyway, this game thought it was over, but my opponent doesn't have Counterspell or Solitude, so the Ragavan killed with a bolt that thing, so it wasn't like that bad of a deal. And it was not in the worst of the shapes. They made Memory Deluge main phase. Yeah, I mean, I'm not winning, but this game doesn't seem over. I needed Euthanasia, exactly, yeah. This game isn't over. Okay, let's go Swiftspear. Reckless Impulse. See what I flip. I flip Channeler, Reckless Impulse, not bad. Do I want to dash Ragavan? No, because they no, because they could Archmage Charm steal my Swiftspear. I think what I want to do here is just Channeler, Reckless Impulse, Surveil, tapped out, fully tapped out. Soul-Scar Mage, that's okay. Better than a land, so I'll leave it there. Land and Soul-Scar Mage. Okay, let me go to combat here with my Swiftspear. Let's see if they steal it. And I'm attacking with it. If they steal Channeler or Chump with it, I don't mind. Yeah, 5 cards. You're totally fine if you steal it. I mean, obviously, I'd rather not, but you steal this. Okay, yeah. That's fine with me. They just steal that and chump. If it's a 1-1, it's not a 1-1. Okay, yeah, they have the Lira. They don't chump. Well, fine. I mean, you have to attack with this card. It's not particularly good. I guess I'm on 13. With my Sunbaked Canyons and such. It's funny, I have 7 lands and I'm just using them all. I have, once again, less cards in the deck than my opponent. Very good deck. Good morning, Julian. Hello from the office. Good morning, good morning. Playing a very powerful deck in Modern today. It's called Boros Prowess. Opponent attacks me because they have to. And they have 4 cards in hand. And you pass with, let's say, 8 mana up with a Colonnade. I have another Path to Exile in the deck. Alright, let's go. Untap and draw. Remember, Soul-Scar Mage, I have to play this turn. It expires after. I don't look particularly live here. I don't know. I don't feel great. I'm going to play Lurrus and see what they can do about it. Because I definitely don't want to attack Swiftspear into the Colonnade. Oh wow, Lurrus resolved. I think I want to cast a Mishra's Bauble. Well, actually, let me cast a Swiftspear first. And then Mishra's Bauble. For free from the graveyard. I guess I gave my opponent the option to Solitude the Lurrus. That was a mistake. Now, I have to play the Soul-Scar Mage too before it dies. And then I guess I'm also dashing Ragavan. Huh. So much stuff in play. Am I dashing Ragavan here? I just chump it with this and take a little bit of damage. Yeah, I guess. I don't really have much to do with my mana anyway. Alright, let's go, combat. Attack with all... No, maybe I don't attack with Ragavan actually. Just... It might be fun if they chump it with... I don't want them to chump this, no. I don't know, I just wanted to play this to see what was going on here. Ending plus Dart. Ending gets a sorcery. It also says no land. They flashback Memory Deluge. Okay, I guess I should have attacked with this then. I guess if you attack with this, they don't do that. But if they don't, but I'm happy they don't do that. So yeah, weird. Anyway, they're probably a Supreme Verdict now, I guess. Yeah, Darting Colonnade. Yeah, that's why I attacked with these, because Colonnade doesn't block this very well. Because what happens is, with Soul-Scar Mage, you deal damage equal to... Sorry, you put -1/-1 counter equal to the damage you deal. So this would be a 3/3 in combat, and this would be a 3/4. Let's see if they have a Solitude. They don't. And then I Mishra's Bauble. Yeah, I love the card preview over here. I don't know why. Oh, another Solitude on top. Yeah, I don't feel good about this game. I'm probably gonna scoop. As my opponent plays Supreme Verdict. Even if they don't, they still like Solitude my Lurrus, and it doesn't seem like a great game. I don't know. I could keep on grinding, I guess. I won the previous game, but my opponent also like missed a 4th land drop last game, which was very important. This one I don't feel great. Yeah, actually, I just don't want to play this game anymore. Maybe there's a game, but this is game 1. It's already lasted too long. I want to, you know, not play too much long games on stream. All right, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Okay. I am back. Let's go. Hello everybody. Back for game 2 against the Uvu Controller. We're currently 2-0 in this league. 1 against the Greatest Death Shadow and the Just Get Lotus Field. Hands land heavy, but we can't mulligan. And it sounds like a joke, but I do believe it. Hey. Solitude on top. Good card. Our record is written up here. I'll be lurking. Thank you, Light Shadow. I'll hope to do well, yeah. I draw a card. Ooh, Ragavan, very good. Let's dash it. Let's get, I don't know, do you have any Serum Visions in your deck? You probably don't, right? Yeah, okay, Mystic Gate. I cherish that Mystic Gate. Doody 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 doo. Doody doo doo dee. Doo doo doo. Dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo dee. Okay, they just go untap and go. This probably means they have a counter spell. And when you're putting a counter spell up, what do? You get back your companion. And pass. What do they have? Supreme Cycles for 0. Cycle Shark for 0. Nice. Good card, Shark Typhoon. Unfortunately, having those Prismatic Ending in is super clunky, but you need to have them in order to have an answer to Chalice of the Void, which is a very powerful card. Light up the stage, I like it. Let me go Dash Ragavan. An attack. If they have a Cycle Shark, I have a Lava Dart. If they have a Archmage Charm, they could have countered it. Definitely not steal it, because if they steal it, I get it back in the turn. Alright. Obviously, Stone Raining myself isn't amazing, but I can flip a good card with Ragavan, like a Teferi or I don't know, even like a Spreading Seas, I don't mind. Oh, they have Solitude. They're probably going to do that. Yep. The Pitch Supreme Verdict. Okay. And I'm going to go Lurrus Bauble here. Because it wasn't the play, I didn't mind them. Like, okay, that was not. It's not like that big of a deal to Lava Dart from the graveyard. They go Chalice on 0. Oh, they want to stop my bubble with Lurrus. Wow, sweet, sweet. Let me go Ending on Chalice then. And then I want a Flashback Bauble. They have another... yeah, they played a Mismatching Island. So they played this island and they have this in hand. Counter Spell. Love it. I didn't know what to do with my Prismatic Ending. Opponent gave me a reason to. Very good, very good. Ooh, double Counter Spell. Maybe not less good, but okay. I can now attack... and play Light Up. I reveal Lava Dart, Endline, and Bolt. Playing a Bubble from the graveyard doesn't make any sense, and the same thing with playing it from hand. They have one card in it, and it's the Island. Well, I just passed the turn here. Don't have much to do. Do they play these Island here? They have Kahera, but they're not able to cast it this turn. They played these Island, okay. And they don't return Kahera. Ooh, that's a sign. I'm going to bolt them. Untap, draw. Mountain. Let me crack the canyon. Ay, ay, ay. And let me attack for 3. A weird game. Both of us are not really functioning very well at the moment. Please no Shark. I mean, okay, Shark, we do have the answer, blah, 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 but still, they draw a card. I have to use a Bolt on it. I would prefer if they just not drew a very good card here. And I also played a wrong land, because now I have to dart them, and I could have played a tap land. So it's a slight mistake on my side. Because the dart expires here. I have a Light Up the Stage. And now they attack with 2 cards. Most people don't choose to mismatch. Most people just use the card traders, card hoarder, or mana traders, and they just have mismatch cards. Yep, Yep. 6 mana, 3/2. I kick cats. So come on, where are my good cards? Oh, there it is. Hey, well, let me go bolt here and attack. Opponent goes to 2, virtually 1, with my Lava Dart in the grave. Unfortunately, I can't cast this Bauble because of Chalice for 0. Three mana, was that Teferi? Oh, cycling, nice. Please die. Please die. Yes! What a weird game. Both of us were pretty non-functional, I want to say, in this game. Both me and my opponent had very, very underpowered draw. Alright, Lava Dart would have sealed the deal next turn regardless. It's okay, I'm gonna submit the same deck. I think I really don't have any choices in the side. I want to have 4 Prismatic Ending, and I want to have maybe, I think Lantern is slightly better than Relic. Just because I only care about hitting the Memory's Deluge. And I don't want to exile my own graveyard because I have Delirium and stuff like that. Yeah, 6 mana, 3/2 got the job done in this match. Pretty cool. Okay. Hands a keep. Let's go. Keep. Opponent kept 7/2. Let's go. Alright, Triumph on top. Plateau. Soul-Scar Mage or Channeler? What's the card probably is this. It's the card I don't mind dying. Like, this card doesn't have an ATB, so I think it's better to play immediately. Because if I draw a Bauble, I want to play Channeler or Bauble next turn. Yeah, they exile this. Sure. And Bloodstained. Okay. Draw. Ragavan. Okay. Do I want to cast it or do I want to dash it? I think dashing it makes sense because I can go dash and light up here around a counter spell. So I guaranteed my divination. I guarantee my 1 mana divination. Exiling Hallowed Fountain. I could also play Channeler. Oh, that's not good. I flipped Prismatic Ending. Yeah, this is bad. It's what it is. I prefer Lurrus than Obosh, yeah. I wasn't a big Obosh fan. Yeah. Now sometimes these cards aren't good because obviously divination makes you be able to hold the cards until the end of the game, whereas this you have to play next turn. And against blue-white, Prismatic Ending isn't the card that you want to reveal in this way. Because you saw it in the previous game, we were able to cast the 2 Prismatic Ending on turn, like, I don't know, 6. But of course, like, my opponent isn't going to play tap 2 mana, play Chalice of the Void now. They could play Teferi. Because the ending, we don't have 3 colors. Yeah. Okay. Let's play Mountain. Now. I think I'm gonna go Ragavan Dash, attack the fairy. Then I go Channeler, bolt the fairy. Oh, I punted. Sorry. I thought I had a treasure. Okay, pass. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, obviously it is, but let's move on. Okay, Prismatic Ending exiles. And they pass with 3 mana up. That might signify Archmage Charm. Yeah, I don't mind dashing Ragavan again. Maybe I do mind, because they can go Sharp Typhoon Cycle. Let's go Bolt onto Fairy. Let's go Fetch Mountain, Lava Darts onto Fairy. And then attack safely. So that if they cycle a shark, I can kill the shark with Lava Dart Flashback. And obviously the punt of the previous turn was a big deal because I needed to spend an additional card onto Fairy, but sometimes you make mistakes and that's okay. And Ragavan flips a card, although I probably can't cast anything, so I'll pass the turn. Okay. And I got better Ragavan. I can't cast Lurrus next turn. I only have a... Also, I don't have any spell in the graveyard to cast off Lurrus. Is everything exiled? Yeah, opponent exiled all my threats, and they pass. Draw. Too many lands here, I'm afraid. I'm not gonna win this game. I dealt with 2 sharks already, so hopefully I don't have a third. Oh wow, subtlety. Yeah, okay, I'll scoop. Alright. Pick up a loss, that's okay. And we move on. I hate to sit around losing to blue-white for too long. It's not a thing I personally enjoy. Of course, like I could have returned Lurrus and maybe had a game, but I just want to concede. Round number 4. Immediately coming up. Against the Hishul. Keep. Very good end. Vantage. Channeler. Don't you play a bubble? Bubble or no bubble? Wow, subtlety. She chased him a sculpture. Okay. I guess that's rhinos. Suspend. Opponent suspended a Crashing Footfalls on turn 1 of the game. I try and hit Delirium. Not now, of course, so like in the long term. Yeah, graveyard this, and I think I'm just going deep. Yeah. I've added the Chalice of the Void in the Cyber for this matchup. It's not a good matchup. I think in order to win this matchup, you just have to fly. Fire nice. Yeah, that's not good. Footfalls coming out next turn. No way it was a close game. Okay, so we might bring in these 4. What do I take out? Probably some lava darts. Yep. I think Bauble and Chalice isn't a big deal. You usually play Bauble on turn 1, you play Chalice on turn 2. Everything else has to stay, I think. Alright. I'm scooping some quick games. The thing is that there's no way I could ever recover from that. Okay? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, you want to do that role play first? Yes. Lurrus. Usually I keep everything, but this Prismatic Ending are not good cards in opening end. I'm going to mulligan this. Alright, this is going to be fine. What do I bottom? Probably Prismatic Ending actually here. Let's go Ragavan and hope it doesn't die. Hello, quick spawn. Yeah. Great Christmas indeed. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go Swiftspear here. And attack with both and go light up the stage. So if they have a dead gone, I can still go light up the stage. A very good draw. This is Wooded Foothills, thankfully. Let's see what I flip. I flip Dragon's Channeler and Plateau. I'll play them next turn. Draw. Do they have ice on my Swiftspear? They might. Let's go to combat first. Yep. You could have done either because Kraken fetches in the after effect as well. Yeah, put in Kraken fetch on my turn. I mean, a second land was needed because I wanted to play both Swiftspear and yeah, opponent definitely putting us on the corner here. I think I'm gonna light up the stage. Oh no, actually, sorry, chat. I forgot. I can cap for one. Yeah, because they fetched. Okay then, well we flip. Ragavan Prismatic Ending. And I'll do this again. I want to find a Chalice of the Void. I don't. I get Channeler and Ragavan. I guess I'll play this Channeler. Maybe I was supposed to play Channeler first before the light up, just to dig deep for that Chalice. Maybe. Alright, now let's see. They have the Chalice into the Rhinos. Okay. Okay. I have these 4 cards to cast this turn, and I don't think that I have enough mana to cast them all. I certainly have to cast Prismatic Ending. I don't think I want to cast Ragavan. So maybe I'm starting off with Reckless Impulse, actually. Is that... What am I missing in the grave? I'm missing Instant. I think I'm starting with Reckless Impulse. Because it's still important to find Chalice of the Void, I think. So that point I might have more Chalice. Or Outburst. Okay, so I flip Soul-Scar Mage and Sacred Foundry. I can cast these later. I mean, I guess I can cast the land now. Yeah. And then I'll play Prismatic Ending here. I'm still not delirious, unfortunately. Couldn't quite hit either. Oh, I think I boarded out Allowed Arts. Yeah. Okay, so either Swiftspear or Ragavan. One of these cards will die forever. And I think I'd rather play Ragavan than Swiftspear. And pass, but yeah. Not winning this game, unfortunately. They had the drain curve of Dead Gone, Fire Ice, and Chalice Agent. I'll trade. Because they probably have another Cascader. So that's what the deck does. Okay. Yeah. Very, very bad matchup. You have to draw Chalices, otherwise it's really important. It's really hard to raise the Rhinos. The Rhino deck is on the downswing, but obviously you can still play it against it in leagues and lose to it easily. Yeah, above my webcam you can see what's the score of the deck. We started strong, but then picked up 2 losses. I personally don't think that neither of the match we lost against are good matchups. Blue, White, and Team of Rhinos don't seem good matchups. Although, and it's fine, the metagame is, in Modern, the metagame is rotating very quickly. Grixis Death Shadow kind of pulled this deck out, so this kind of pulled those 2 decks out, and that's how maybe this Boros Prowess deck came in, but as Grixis Death Shadow is like lowering his records lately, the blue-white control and Team of Rhinos are coming back. So I like it's the cyclic. How do you say? Cyclic. It's the cyclic metagame of Modern. And the same thing with the Blood Moon. The Blood Moon was like an excellent card in the main deck last week, but now might not be anymore. Okay, last match of the league up on the play. Do I want to go Swiftspear or Channeler? I think I prefer to go Swiftspear. I so often choose to do this. They kill it regardless and I just miss a point. So I think from now on, if I have the Swiftspear, I'll go Swiftspear. You might say that though Swiftspear enable light up the stage, but it's also possible that they just crack a fetch in my turn to still enable it. Not sure. I mean, I don't think there is like a right play there. But yeah, in the hindsight, I wish I went Channeler go. Kind of funny how I get punished this time and got, punished the way around the other time. Kablinga's Grixis Shadow looks like. And they do that. Okay. I like this. I'll go Swiftspear attack. Very good draw, Swiftspear here. To enable our light up the stage. Put it with Watery Grave tapped, by the way. Signifying either that they didn't draw that shadow or they just don't play it. Okay, so next turn I have these 3 cards available to me. Prismatic Ending doesn't seem hot, but that's okay. It's definitely one of the risks
of playing these cards over burn spells. Alright, I keep on killing all my stuff. This time they play a Shockland. Okay. Is that a Kroxa? Kroxa would be not too good. Yep, there it is. I think I'll discard a land. I kind of need a Path to Exile for Kroxa. Maybe. Alright, I have to go Reckless Impulse, Soul-Scar Mage. So let's do that. I flipped more Prismatic Ending. Yeah, not amazing to flip Prismatic Ending, unfortunately. And I'll pass. I hope my opponent flashes back Kroxa now. It's kind of awkward to do so because I have this, so they probably don't do that. We'll see. They need a fetch land to do that. Thoughtseize? What's this? Drown? Yep. Okay. They have 2 cards in end. Let's see if they discard Spell Me or not. Wow, super awkward, the sequencing. I guess it's not awkward if you know that I have exactly Path to Exile in my hand. No, not even. It's super awkward. Okay, whatever. I mean, that's fine. When it goes to 12, I think I'll dart them end of turn. Just because if I draw a 1-drop, I can return Lurrus. Huh. Yep, now they can go Kroxa. And I guess I'll lose. Okay, they don't do Kroxa. Strange. Oh, do they also do Kroxa? They have no cards in end. I'm on 10. They're on 6. If I draw back-to-back bolt, I win, I guess. Makes sense to go discard spell first in case I top deck Path to Exile, exactly. Alright. I'll go to 1. And I could draw Reckless Impulse into 2 bolts. That's my out. Alright. Let's go game 2. These are the worst cards against Grixis Shadow. Not saying they're particularly bad, just that these are the worst cards. Lava Dart, Mishra's Bauble, and Swiftspear. I think on the play, I want to keep the Swiftspear in 3 and the Lava Dart in 2, and on the draw, take out 2 of this and 1 of this. And just up the number of Prismatic Ending Path and Relic. Important as well. Okay, my hand is fine. Not having a creature is definitely strange, but I won't complain. Okay. Let's go with the Relic of Progenitus and pass. And again, just going turn 2 Reckless Impulse, knowing that you might flip a white Exile spell, doesn't exactly excite me. But I don't think I can do anything better than that, so yeah, I'll just do that and hope not to flip any white Exile spell. And I do. And I pass. Alright, it's a Thoughtseize. Or Inquisition. I still have Thoughtseize in hand. Okay. And they pass. Yeah, unfortunately, this Prismatic Ending won't find a home and will just be exiled. They still have a Thoughtseize in hand, so I kind of don't want to bring back the Lurrus. And the deck just left me, by the way. This deck left me big time. First 2 games, the deck was really responding well, and then, like, I did not draw well. As that's the difference between the Reckless Impulse and Expressive Iteration. This card sometimes is a brick. I guess this is also my brick. But more rarely, because you have like the 20 lands that will be good to you. I think this matchup is definitely close. I wouldn't put anything favorite, but yeah. I don't want to say I lost yet, but definitely doesn't sound great. I still don't want to fetch because they might take 3 with the Shadow. I don't want to help them with a Surveil, so I'll just kill the Channeler before. We're sequencing by them, but not a big deal. They're just gonna go Expressive Iteration. They have 8 cards in hand. I have basically none. Yeah, I'm actually gonna scoop. Unfortunately, these last 3 matches were pretty bad. Some, as you could say, early concession, but yeah, I don't think I had any business in winning this game. Tough leagues overall. Again, we just got some pretty tough matchups in the form of Blue-White Control and Rhinos. We won one against GDS. I think it was a cool show, but yeah, didn't end up well. Definitely did not end up well.